All right, Coach, thanks. We are across the Cumberland River from downtown Nashville at Nissan Stadium in Tennessee. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans. This is taken at the 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go!
Set. 19.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D.
Check 26. Hey, 59. Hey, 54.
Echo.
9 go.
On first down, it's Watson. Buying time to his left. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, 31.
Mike 52, Mike 52.
You go night-night. Go night-night. Go.
Now it's Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
Oh, let's go,
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Even. 4 down. Even. No. Check that. We're going Mike 52. 59. I'm coming after you.
I'm coming after you.
Check 59.
After the sack on first down, Watson. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Though he's seen some good pressure defensively already here in the first quarter, here's another good example.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Deuce. Bravo. New Mike 52, Mike 59.
Here's Watson. Flushed out right. Looking long for Thomas. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
The Titans take over.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
At their own 15-yard line.
Let's go.
58 is a Mike. 58.
Okay.
Check pass.
Check four. He's checking. He's checking. Crash. Zone.
Yo. Dash. Go now.
Kill.
Chef.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Delta. Showing eight.
Check.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. 25, check 25, check 25. Haywood.
57.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline.
Let's go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And they work this out past the 25. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
We used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands.
And he coughed it up. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
57's the Mike. 57's the Mike. Who there?
57. Mike, 57.
Go.
Watch the run. Shift.
Watch the edge. Check. Crunch.
2nd and 9 now. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Go. The Mike. Watch 57.
Let's get the ball.
57's the Mike. 57.
He'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
31. Check.
After the interception, here's Watson. Thomas has got it, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34.
52. Alert.
Quit talking about it and bring it.
Off.
Shift. Check 9.
Check it out. 54. Line up, go.
Watson now to throw. That's caught. It's Thomas. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way, oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Mike 5-2.
You ain't got nothing. Hey, 59.
Mike 52.
To you. I'm coming after you. Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
Here's Watson.
Watch the pass.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Well, surprise, surprise. First and goal at the 1. No quarterback sneak. No running play. They decided to throw for it, but the pressure got to him quickly and put the quarterback down.
Now from the 9, here's second and goal.
Hey, 59. Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. Check.
Back to throw, Watson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, but now it's third and goal. There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you've got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
Now Watson on third and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. It's the fullback. His 3rd touchdown now on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Oh, a ball batted in the air now. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
You better be afraid of me.
Out, 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 out.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Safety's creeping. Safe.
Hot 7.
On first and 10, Watson.
I can't believe they even let you play. I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
Hey, that's all day, baby. Your sock. Hey, take your socks out back to huddle. Socks out back to huddle.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for second and 23. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
New Mike 52, Mike 52. Defense wins championships, baby.
59. 6. 52.
Throwing on second and long. Watson.
I'm coming.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Sack lunch, baby.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Following the sack, it's now third and long for Watson and the Texans.
54.
Check 99.
Check 31.
Echo.
And I'm going.
Third and long. It's Watson.
All day, defense, all day, all day.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Set, ready. Mike, ancient Gator.
Come on, then.
Wahoo.
57's the mic. 57.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. There defensively to knock it away was the safety, Justin Reed.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Bravo.
Alert 3. Alert 3. Check safety. Watch the safety creep.
Check. Fresno.
They'll set up to throw.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 10-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
Well, you know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
Give him 30 yards there. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
Watch that.
Throwing again is Watson. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
They can't stop us.
Charles, what a slacker. 5 sacks last week. Took him all the way to the second quarter to get one here in this one.
And just think about all the planning that went into this game to try and keep him from getting to the quarterback. After one quarter, maybe they exhaled and thought, hey, we've got this. Oh, no, you don't. You've got to come up with another plan, more looks, maybe even more bodies to keep him out of the backfield.
The Texans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16.
Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic.
Hey, 59, son. I'm coming for you, son. Check 3.
Watson.
Check 3.
And he's going to go down again.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Sponge! No! I got him. I got motion man. Me. I got.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
You got nothing.
57's Mike. Mike 50.
Go.
Hey, we heavy on the edges.
Like hatchet.
Check 50. Check 50.
Under 10. 10.
Check 24. Check 24.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Back to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas, all day.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike.
Watch the screen.
Looking to throw.
Watch the screen.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
Let's go, fellas.
13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Titans. In for the score as they are now on the board here in the first half.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
Come on, fellas.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. Sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
All day. Where's 52? Watch 52.
On first down, it's Watson. Forced out to his left. And his throw is incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again, and it's 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Mike 52.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
Get him, boy.
Couldn't hang
Get
on
him,
third
boy.
down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
No. Check that. We got Mike 52 right here.
Mike 52. I got him. Check. 52's the mic. Check. 54. The mic. Check. China, go.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Let's go.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going for the deep ball. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
All day,
This
every
defense
day.
had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here, 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning it into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back seven, phenomenal.
New Mike. 52. Watch the backer. 52's the mic.
Following the fumble recovery, Watson steps away to his left. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
Watch the ship. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Switch. Ship.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Hey, check Mike 57. Let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Ship.
He'll drop to throw. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things.
57. Mike 57.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 45. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Wait a second, they declined the penalty?
I'm as puzzled as you are, partner. I don't understand how anytime you lose possession of the ball, yet you turn down a penalty that would give you possession back. Let's make this simple. Anyone who plays the game, take the football. Always take the football.
Hey, 59!
52's the mic, boys. 52.
Smoke!
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Check.
3 points down.
Now a first down throw, Watson.
Check three.
Dancing to his left. He gets it to Thomas. And now a fumble. The ball's out. It's picked up by the Titans. We knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
When you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage, taking off and throw it over your head.
Bravo! Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
52's the mic.
The final shot before the break, Watson. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score.
All day, baby, all day.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Back. H3. 218. Trouble.
They'll look to throw here. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
22, jet bomber. 22, jet bomber. Delta, Delta. Hey, where'd it go? 7, Mike.
They'll set up a throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Titans. Dallas Goedert, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
Here we go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now it's Watson.
Check 52. Rush in. Rush in. Rush in.
And for a third time, now the ball comes loose. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. And they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can. That's not a great example of it.
They didn't envision that. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
The Titans take over.
There we go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes.
Let's go.
He got 29 yards that time.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Let's go.
13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Here we go.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball, but he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. Back to throw here.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Peek gas, peek gas.
Topper. Off it. Don't go.
They'll set up to throw. And now here is another interception. And the ball is knocked out. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Kill.
Rotate. Spell.
They go play action here on first down. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock the Alvin away and bring up second down.
Flare, alert, flare. Zip this. Twist. Watch the twist.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. An 11-yard touchdown as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14.
Titans 21, Texans 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10.
Here I come.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Escaping the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
52's the Mike. Watch Mike.
Here's Watson. Being chased out left. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
Sack, baby.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Get off the field.
Hey, check 24.
Now Watson.
52's the Mike.
It's a party now.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Hot 7. Watch the pass. Here we go.
3rd and long, it's Watson. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Man, that's trash. Hey, Mike 52.
Go. No, check that. We got Mike 52 right here.
Mike 52.
Back to throw, Watson.
Hey, let's get
Eluding the pressure right. Thomas has got it, complete. And some room to work.
I got you, boy.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Echo. Mike 52.
It's our field.
Watson looks to throw again. And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down, told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up, I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here.
Win the rep. Let's go, right here.
57's a Mike. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to air one out. It got his man complete. And all the way down to the 39.
All day, baby.
A big play that time for the Titans. 54 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field.
Three down.
They're going to look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Nashville, it's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the fourth quarter. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
57's the Mike. Watch 57.
He don't know no better.
2nd and 1. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 18. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
That escapes the sack. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
After the interception, here's Watson. And Thomas has it. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Motion. Alert. Where's 52? Watch 52.
On first down, it's Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. He runs. No.
Another try after the first down sack. Watson. He'll rifle this one deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 36 yards on the play. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Hey, Mike 52. Hey, let's get some penetration here.
Watson now to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 18. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game?
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
Check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball.
57's the Mike. 57's
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some big jelly or something like that.
Let's get it together.
They'll drop to throw. Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
They're running it.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike. Here we go. Here we go.
Switch.
To the roll. West. Go.
Now back to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Pulled in at the 24. A great return there of 22 yards.
Let's go.
And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He gets it to Thomas. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this. Hey, alert. 52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Watch. Hot 7.
Coming to you. 52's the
Watson on first down.
Target.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
54. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike. I'm coming. Mike 55. 54. Mike's 54.
From the 50, it's Watson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Thomas, the intended target, and that'll make it third down. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you describe that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. I thought you were going on the field, but okay, I see you. Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one goes for 29 yards on third down.
Where's 52? Watch 52.
From the red zone now, Watson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
It's our time.
Slams.
And no timeout.
My 52. Double.
My 54.
That's the way.
49, check 49.
Back to throw. That is caught at the 7. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Let's go.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. What a throw right there for the first down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Watson now to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. Spins by. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Get ready. Get ready.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. There defensively to knock it away was the safety Justin Reed. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
You can't block me.
Check 26. Check 26.
Go.
Switch gears. Switch gears. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Well, who?
Deuce.
Yes.
Go.
57. Mike.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
He's going to look deep down the field. He's got a man. Complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards there, a big one. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Check 4.
They'll set up a throw. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, check. 3 down. Hey, guys, 18. Put a body on.
They'll look to throw here. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal.
He's checking. 22, jet, bomber. 22, jet, bomber.
He'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Kill.
66, bullet, high. Bravo. Hey.
Check, Mike 57.
Coming for you.
57 to Mike.
Back to throw. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown. And they've broken our tie here in the final minute.
There we go. That's the touchdown. That's it.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Makes the score Titans 28, Texans 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. One possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases.
52's to Mike.
Here it comes. Mike 52.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want
54.
New Mike 52.
Let's
Let's go heavy. Heavy, what you got?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now a desperation. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's into the end zone. Unbelievable. A defensive collapse on the final play, and Charles, they can tie it with a PAT.
I cannot believe that. Brandon, we've seen this many times before. They've got the momentum. They just scored. Go for two and end this thing now.
The kick is good, and can you believe this? They win it with zeros on the clock. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far.
Let's go.
A huge play there in overtime. 49 yards. The offense just continues to reign supreme. Big plays, both sides, back and forth. Tough to keep track of.
It certainly is, and I'm over here just marveling at what I'm seeing. It's tough for you, though. You got to call all these big plays and have all this emotion each time they go at each other.
Hey, we got to get to the ball.
Haywood.
Ball. Let's keep moving. Converge.
Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go,
Watson
tighten
off
up.
play action. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. You know they're going to be looking his way in overtime. He's had a fantastic game, but unable to hook up there.
And how many times do we see this situation where they actually complete that pass and you wonder to yourself, how do you let him get open? How do you not know they're going to go to him? He's their big play guy. In this case, they defended it well and knocked it away.
Motion.
Fuzz. Hey, 59.
Hey, watch the slant.
Hey, Mike 52.
Back to the air, Watson on second down.
Let him know.
That's caught. It's Thomas. And so close. He gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. 25 yards that time. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Four down.
Hey, Mike 52. Let's go.
To the air yet again, Watson. Oh, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say when you throw an interception like that in overtime? You don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to bring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Check. Kill. Turn up.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. This is the mic. 57.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Squeeze.
25, check 25, check 25.
You're out. Switch. Yo.
Who do you want?
50.
He'll look to throw.
Hey, I'm coming after you.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, Neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it.
Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic.
Come on. You better bring it.
Mike 52, Mike 52.
Here we go, let's bring it. Line up, go.
On first and 10, Watson. Thomas has got it, complete. They'll get 34 yards there.
Let's go, baby.
Oh, big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and put points on the board.
Do me a favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax, and just appreciate the offensive dominance that's going on out here.
I'll give it a shot.
Go.
Now a first down throw, Watson. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Hey, 54. Where's 52? 52. 52's the mic.
Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world.
5-2 is the mic. Mike's 5-2.
Line up, go.
On second and 10, Watson.
Better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better
Oh, he's
bring
got a man wide open, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 33 yards that time. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied.
There we go.
They come up in an offset eye. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Watch the slant.
Watson looks to throw again. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Brandon, I go ahead and kick it right now. I know it's only second down, but I kick it and give myself a little margin for error here.
Don't wait for third. Have the extra down just in case.
If something goes wrong.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. He's got daylight. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. He was trying to hit Thomas that time.
This was almost what I've heard referred to as a pick 12.
Pick 12, explain.
Well, you're talking about the 6 that they were trying to get.
Because they were so close to the end zone.
And now the 6 going the other direction. So when you take a look at teams on the march, they're in the red zone. Then after the interception, and it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep them from going all the way.
Suddenly, it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They're going to look to throw.
I'm going to come back to you.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
57. Mike, 57.
Check the outs. Check the outs. Check the outs.
Second and 9 now. And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column.